basically
amnesia.
It's amnesia, yeah. So sometimes use fluorocarbon as well. It's good, but that amnesia is nice, especially if it's in the dark. It'd be dark time to get going. And if you notice, if you look at them two, how lovely they are. Now look at the bottom one. It's a right mess. Look, it's just hanging there. Look, see it?
Yeah.
So basically, we do the same with the bottom dropper, and then about 2 times. And then look how that's going to lay on the bottom, perfect.
Yeah,
look.
beautiful.
I fished the match. I had 5 soles on Friday.
Right.
One was undersized, and Gerald, my mate, he makes my rigs for me a lot. He made me a longer one.
Right.
But my mate was using this, the standard rig we use, and normally, as I said to you, I normally beat him in the matches because he's quite good, but I cast further in him. But you don't have to cast with this. And he had 6. Come second, made up, you know, for him, and he had 6 soles, but he never had any rag either. I think they like a bit of rag.
Right.
They do like, you know, muddies from the river, they do like them.
Oh yeah.
But you know, I don't want to go and do that to catch a few soles, but he only had straight lug and he had 6. Just trying to cast 60 yards if you cast further is not very easy sometimes, you know what I mean?
No.
But see, that's all I'd do, look, put that on there. Nothing spectacular. I just tuck the last bit. When you get to there, even though you've got stops on, sometimes they're not powerful enough. They're probably half plopping, you know, not going in shore. But when I fish normally now, I get to there and I just tuck that last 2 round in there.
Yeah.
And what it does, it stop it going up the line.
Yeah, just jams.
So if you hit it quite hard, if you were fishing normal, them last 2 tucks there, they'll stop that, because that will go up the line when you cast.
Yeah.
And believe me, that you reel your stops in, they're up here. You don't believe it how powerful it is when you whack it. Yeah. So what I do is I'll tuck that in like that, and it just stops it going up the line. Yeah. And also you might get a bit of juice out the bottom of the lug. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
but you certainly don't need a great big bait.
No. Well, I mean, they've only got a tiny mouth, haven't they?
And that's where a lot of people go wrong. They come in my shop and that, and they got, as you just said, they got real tiny mouths. Yeah. And there you are, putting this great big hook on. And it's quite sad, really, because you're missing them left, right, and centre. And they're good.
Or you're getting your baits rag because they're nibbling and biting the ends.
Yeah, they're not little fish.
No.
They're good fish. You know what I mean? To miss them is quite.
Give you a cracking bite, don't they?
And they really hit that rod, like you can't believe.
Yeah.
And then you think you're reeling, and you guarantee that you've missed it, and they're just sitting on there.
Yeah.
They just lay there afterwards. A lot of the time, you know, they just lay there, and you think, oh, I've missed it. On Friday, I had £1 pound, I think it was.
Oh right, okay. Nice.
And nice. Last cast.
Yeah.
And it whacked the rod like man. I thought that's a pound fish, you know. Great, you know, it's flatlined me, and it never moved. And there was 4 minutes to go, and I thought, I missed it. And then coming, I had it. And also, when you reel them in it, I don't know why it is, but they're fairly heavy. Yeah. As they get down the edge here, they really fight. Yeah. In the edge of the water,
perhaps
really
they don't like being over the shingle, maybe.
They're just strong fish.
Yeah,
they're totally different animals.
Well, they must. When you hold one, it's a whole flat muscle, isn't it?
Yeah. But they're so powerful, you know. Like you get a place, you hit the rod, and they lay there, and they just come in. Yeah. Within reason, you know, it's a really big one. Yeah. But these things, they kind of arch their back and go. If you know what I mean. Right, so we've got 3 baits on there.
Right.
Hopefully I've got a rod attached to them. Finger stall is a must. Can't live without this. Even though I'm not going far. No. Because I've got a braided leader and that, you could cut your fingers, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I always use a finger stall. It's just habit as well. But even if it's not casting far, you could. Yeah, it's like cheese, you know, from the boat. It's like cheese wire, that stuff.
Oh yeah,
no, you know, if you kind of like get it wrong, that'll take your finger off nearly, you know.
Yeah, well, I've seen someone do that. Actually, take the pad off his finger with it.
Well, I was with a guy in a boat, and he just picked it up, his reel in the boat. The next minute, he sliced it right into his finger. Really, you know, Stitch's job. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. Oh, that's pretty neat. Now, normally I'd clip all that. Right. But I'm quite happy to let that go as it is because we're not going to go very far.
Because we're not blasting it, yeah?
No, not going far at all. So, other than what I normally would do is clip it, bang it, and just go down there. And I'll go a little bit further because it's going out tight. So, you know, if it was coming in, they come in with the tide. Maybe going out, they might go out with it a bit. You know? That's probably too far. I mean, do for a start.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When you do get, because of this braid, and I've got a braid leader.
Yeah.
When I do get a decent bite, I don't like. I haven't been caught before, like I said.
Yeah.
Don't like the idea of them feeling it.
No.
So what I do, I put that on quite slack, not silly slack.
Yeah.
And then basically I'll let it go a few times, and then when I feel happy, I'll slowly tighten it up.
Right.
But you must remember, like I said to you before, when you go and cast, you must make sure it's tight.
Or what I would do, forget that I've done it and strike and go.
Yeah, as you say. I did that at Chelsea on a ray.
Yeah.
I was letting it take line and I forgot.
Yeah.
It was on one of Graham Pullen's films.
Yeah.
And it was going and going and going. I thought, I'll just lean into it now.
Yeah.
Of course, it just come off the spool and I missed it.
Yeah.
And I hadn't had a bite down there for about 5 hours. Then big painted rays and that, I think I will. Cut this one up to the right.
Yeah.
Keep it out of the way of everything.
So Tony, the godfather of souls, done it again.
That's over £1, I'll tell you. Right, let's see if I can go over that line somehow. I've got an easy way of doing it. That's alright, I've done it. Well, I think so, it's only the clip. Took it off the clip, so fire it, that's it. That's a nice fish, that, isn't it? Greys, who else? Penn.
Yeah.
Probably 5 companies, you know, and I worked for all of them. Went to America with Penn.
Yeah.
Stuff. You know.
No, wouldn't be good. I reckon you got 3 on there.
One, I reckon. Maybe 2.
Oh yeah. Little tiny thing.
Yeah, we know what happened there.
Big one's come off.
We've got that one. That one, that. That's what happened, see? Look, see that top look? That's the one I missed. See on the top? We have a bass.
He's got a nice schoolie.
Near enough, sizable, not quite.
Almost, but not quite. Yeah.
Yeah.
But even so, on that little tiny light rod.
Yeah, we'll put him
On
back.
a tiny little little
Nice fish, isn't it?
Yeah. So there
Didn't
you
even
go.
see a bite, did we, hardly?
No.
Small bite. Incredible. Watch. There you go again, that was going mental. You see it? Got it?
Is it going now? Oh yeah.
Going mental, yeah.
So that's on the little air light.
4 ounce lead. And the sole. We'll let him make himself. Nice little bite, look at that. Bite detection for that. Lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. Pinging away.
60 yards out. Lovely, look.
I mean, a little rod like that, it just shows
Look
up
at
them.
that. Look, slack line me now, look, see?
Oh yeah.
Pulled the lead out now. So you know he's definitely on there when he's pulled the lead out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, when they pull a lead out, they're normally over £1 in weight. But because that's a 4 ounce lead, it will pull that out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So it's a little lead. So it's going to act different, you know what I mean? It could be a little bass, but I think it's a sole. We'll have it in for it. Get the excitement going. I might buy a light rod yet. Not very heavy though.
Say a little schooling maybe.
I don't feel heavy at all. I don't think we got it. Believe it or not. It was going all that time, look.
Yeah, thinking about a good one, as you say.
Nothing on
there.
there. Nothing in there at all.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
You wouldn't believe that, would you?
No, not after all that.
See, the reason we missed that, I'll give you a bit of education here. The reason we missed that is that silly little weight, right,
Yeah.
was pulled out. Now, if that had been a bigger rod,
Yeah.
and a 5 ounce, 5 1/4 lead, or a 6, that wouldn't have pulled out. That fish would have pulled against that and he got hooked.
Yeah.
But because he's just carted it around,
Yeah.
and even though it's going,
Yeah.
that's the reason we've missed it.
Yeah.
And that's why, personally, unless you gear up a different way, I don't like using light rods. You know, because I find that, I mean, that was going for ages.
Yeah.
Unless it did come off on the way in because it was
Maybe.
a bit jaggedy there. Show him it. I think it would have been a sole.
Yeah, it would have been nice to get it on that rod as well. But gives you
That's the one you'd think you'd never miss, and it was gone.
Yeah.
It's on that.
It gives you an idea of the bite registration.
It's on that hook there.
rod.
Look, he's had the bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's nice. The bite registration, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Might have been a schooling. You lay there and go again, schooling. Camera comes on, fish goes.
Cracking rattling bite on the right hand rod here, and sod's law, as soon as you put the camera on, it stops.
It's gone.
Yeah. I mean, how do they know?
Hang on, I think he's coming back here. I think he's on there, but he should hit it harder. I think they just lay there themselves, and
Yeah.
he's a good one, this one. And he may go again. Really hit it, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'll try and move it. I'm going to reel it in. Come right down the harbour, this has. Oh yeah, I think he's might be on there. So he pulled the lid. See if that does anything now. If it don't, I still think the fish was on there. There he goes. I think he's on there, he's not doing anything, but I think he's gone down with the tide.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it in because it was a lovely bite.
Yeah.
It's a cracking bite.
Yeah, I've just exactly the same.
Bit of weight on here. I had a bite earlier on as well, Chris, so I don't know, I can feel it already. And the weed.
Oh, nice.
That'll do, won't it?
Okay.
Set off. Bit further out then.
So I shall say it again, Tony Kiwi's has gone far for a soul.
Yeah. One for Steve. My mate, my digger. We've got two here. That was further out, Vince.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't miles and miles, but it's further out.
Yeah.
It's on the little rod, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh, good light.
Is that right or not?
Yeah, because you've got the light on it, so that's better. Yeah, that's a nice little slip.
Yeah.
And that's on the
That's on the little air light rod.
air light. Yeah.
Quite nice, really. Go on, do you want to speak?
Right, well, Tone, thanks very much for that, mate. It was a real education, as always, coming out fishing with you. I didn't blank, I had a couple of slips, but of course you hit it off, you've had some...
Got a bit lucky. 7 soles and a bass all together.
Yeah.
With Chris's. Could have been a bit better, but in the end we got a couple of nice fish. bass is sizable.
Yeah.
Two lovely soles there, about
Yeah.
41.5, 42.
Yeah.
So they're nice ones, they're over £1. So good day at the office in the end.
Yeah, no, fantastic. Yeah.
And if we carried on we'd get quite a few more, but the tide's eased now, so we'd have to wait another hour for it to run again. So it's about 1 o'clock now and I think we're going to call it a day.
Past my bedtime.
Yeah, and me. We're getting tired now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic. So, good night all. See you on the next one.
Thank you.
The real godfather. Get in here.
Yeah. You packing up now, are you?
Yeah. So there you go. We packed up, or I packed up. Tony was about to sack up when his rod started going over, and we got a little trio, little threesome.
That made it better, didn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean they're not monsters, are they? But they're better than the tiny slips that we were getting.
Back these. I'll put these back. But, just shows you that now they're getting you get a bit of water there. They're coming on.
Yeah.
We can't stay all night.
No. So we're packing up and going home.
Very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much to the soul. Going to change your name to James Brown.